When I was in the seminary, the year before we go out on internship is a year that is full of high-powered classes. And the most difficult class I had in all of my years of seminary was Trinity and Christology. That we had one 10-week course to study the entire piece of Trinity and Christology. And the professor who taught it was very academic, and I think sometimes he forgot that he was training us to be parish priests instead of professors in a college somewhere. And this particular professor, a very good man, a very holy man, I had a run-in with him my first year when he was teaching the philosophy of God. And he was teaching us the rational proofs for the existence of God. And I kept saying, there's no way that you can prove that God exists. And he says, well, St. Anselm says that there are 5 rational proofs for the existence of God. So we were bickering back and forth. And I looked at him and I said, okay, here's the deal. If you're sitting in a bar, having a beer, and next to you is an atheist, you cannot pull out St. Anselm's 5 proofs for the existence of God and convert that atheist. He busted out laughing and he goes, yeah, you're exactly right. But what these proofs are is that it is not irrational to believe that God exists. So one day, as I'm in this Trinity Christology course, I'm walking through the hallways of the seminary, and one of the priests stopped me and he goes, so how's it going? And I said, oh, this is a very difficult quarter. I've got Trinity Christology, and I'm just having a very difficult time with it. And he goes, so what's the problem? You believe that God is a trinity of persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? I said, of course, I've known that since I was a little kid. And he goes, and you believe that there are 2 natures, divine and human? I said, yes. He goes, what more do you need to know? That priest grew up to be Bishop Joseph Benzer. So I figured if it's good enough to be a bishop to only know that about Trinity, that it's good enough for me too. But the problem is, we do know that we need to know a bit more. But the problem with reducing our beautiful faith to rational proofs and reasoning is that it takes the beauty out of it. It takes the mystery out of it. And that's where we need to come in and take the head knowledge that we have and unite it with our heart knowledge of God. For when it comes down to us, when it comes down to the final line, yes, God is a trinity of persons. Yes, Jesus is fully human and fully divine. But the bottom line is that God is love.